Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby, and today we're taking a look at the Coghlans Mosquito head net. So you guys can see here it is nice and condensed. It's got just a little holder that kind of keeps it in place. All we have to do, pop that out to the side. That's going to go ahead and let our steel rings pop out, allowing ourselves to go ahead and get our net situated for ourselves. So you guys can see here's the topper. It's got a cotton top. It's going to be really easy to go ahead. We have nice breathable kind of airflow, which is great for you. You do have just these little, let me go ahead and kind of flip this around. These guys to go ahead and start conforming to your head, which is going to be nice. Maybe give yourself just a little bit of space between your hat and your net. But all we have to do is simply get our hat on. Now I will say, probably a wide brim hat is going to be a little bit better for this. You guys can see we have a lot of room here for that to actually kind of situate on. And the more we get that out spread to the side, the better job it's going to do keeping our net away from our face, because we still want distance, right, between our net and our skin. Otherwise, that mosquito head's going to poke right through and get us. So all we have to do though, get that in place. A baseball cap's going to work. Of course, if you need it to. You guys can see that keeps that top half from falling, which is really going to be nice. But it's going to do a decent job of just going around your head like so. Going ahead and getting that properly set. You're going to have this little drawstring too to go ahead, get that to conform around your neck better. And that way you can go ahead and prevent any bugs from getting inside you. So again, I think a wider brim hat's going to be nicer. Now I will say, looking out here, it's really well lit. However, it is very green because you do have this mesh in your way. So yes, I can still see, but if you are going to be losing a lot of light, especially as it gets darker, I could see this being an issue, especially 50 yards out or so. You're going to start losing a lot of that visibility. So this is just going to be great, of course, if you're really needing a lot of protection from a lot of mosquitoes, if you're highly sensitive, if you're like me, if you're kind of the vat that they all go to rather than everybody at the campfire, this could be a nice way of just going ahead and preventing them getting to your face or anything like that. Secondly, too, we do offer the jacket and pants here at etrailer.com as well. So if you're looking to complement the entire thing, highly recommend taking a look at that. Overall, though, not impacting my speech, which is great. You guys can see it's not sucking into my mouth, which is great. Sometimes those meshes kind of get right on you, and that's definitely no bueno. So I definitely think a hat's going to be necessary. Let's go ahead and try it without the hat, just to give a brief little idea of what that feels like and kind of what it does to us. So it's not terrible. It obviously doesn't look as good as you guys can see, but it's workable, but it is intended to use with a hat. I can already feel that starting to make contact with my face and it being not as far away from it as I want. Again, you're gonna have about 130 holes per square inch, so it's very, very fine. Looking on here, nothing's gonna be able to squeeze through it, which is great. It is gonna do that job of protecting us in the meantime, which is great. To collapse it down, all we have to do, take your steel rings, of course, fold them on themselves, kind of get them nice and situated. And once you actually do have them all the way flipped, you can go ahead and get your black holder here, just to go ahead, quickly hold in the position and get it tucked away somewhere. That way it's ready to use whenever you need again. I could see this being just a little hand washing. That is a pretty fine mesh, so I don't think we want to get it stuck on any zippers or anything in the washer. That could end up destroying it. But just a nice little rinse is going to do a great job. Keep in mind it is cotton on the top, so I just let it dry. Just kind of air dries fine. Not going to take too much, and you're not really going to get this too dirty. But if you are looking for a little maintenance techniques, that's all I'd probably do to it. Well, guys, I think this is going to be a great way of just keeping those mosquitoes off you. That way you're going to have a lot less itching on those big long road trips, especially if you find yourself out somewhere in those wetlands where there's going to be a ton of them. These could be a go-to to go ahead and ensure we have a way more enjoyable time. Well, guys, I think that about does it for our look at the Coghlans Mosquito head net here at etrailer.com. I'm Bobby. Thank you for watching.